Hello and welcome back to Secure 7. This is Parth and we have the our new video which is VulnHub machines. So यहाँ पे Masashi नाम का एक vulnerable machine है उसमें हमें vulnerability find करनी है. So this is the download link and here is some of the descriptions of machine and let's try to exploit this machine. Close this and here is the Masashi machine is running on the virtual box and here is the our Kali Linux. So here I already find the IP address of this machine, which is 192.168.0.104. So here two port is open, 22, and port 80 is open. 22 is always I saying for the SSH secure cell, and port 80 is for the HTTP, is running on the browser HTTP service. Okay, so let's we find the port 80 first and then we visit the port 22 SSH. Okay, SSH for the SSH login. So after the we find any vulnerability, so jump it into the SSH. Okay, so this is the recon part. So let's we recon the port 80 here. For is our IP address and okay, it's running on the something here. So okay, so here is our machine which is running on the default page Apache 2. There is nothing on the port 80. So let's we trying to do finding some directories here with a dir booster. We are use the go buster also, so you can uh, match the difference between the directory booster and go buster. Okay, so let's we find the go buster and finding some txt files and hit enter. Okay, so this is the go buster and this is the directory booster. Here we type our IP address which is 192.168.0.4 here and finding directories here. There is a difference. I show you difference between go buster and directory booster. Okay, so here go buster is working on the like directory. I type the finding we find the directories, so I type the here dir for the directory, -u for the url, -w for the word list, which you can choose the word list for the your type of vulnerable machines. Okay, and this is the x for the extension, which is .php, .txt, .html, .xml. These are the extensions. Okay, so here is the robot.txt and security.txt is available here. Next we find we use the directory booster here, and directory booster also finding some directories which is not we have not described here extensions. So this is defining all the directories which is index.html, and here is the default word list use common.txt. Here is the robot.txt and server status here. So let's we go to the robot.txt here, and here some of the directory also available here. So let's we copy and paste it in our notes, and here is the we try the all the directory. So let's copy this and paste it over here and hit enter. Let's finding some here which is useful for us. Here is the informations about the like FTP server. Here you can see FTP server here, which is name here and path here, MySQLD. So next we check it out the second folder here, which is we paste it in the notes over notes. Here is the SSH folder. So let's copy this, sorry, not cut, copy this and paste it over here, which is 192.684. over here, hit enter, and there will be a two idrsa.pub. Two files is here, which is security public keys for the SSH login. Next we jump into the security.txt here, copy this and go to the directory. If it's a bug, then let me know on the Twitter. Okay, so this is not the anything here on the security.txt. So we first try the FTP here, which is showing here files. So let's log in into the FTP. And let's see here. Here is the address and the 1337 port we use. Okay. So go to the terminal here, opening new tab. Here we use TFTP and our IP address 192.168. and we use 1337 and ls here command, invalid command. Okay, so let's get the file which is id underscore rsa and idrsa.pub and clear of this cache id underscore. So if you can use the key, then what else can you use? Let's we second file open id.pub here. Okay, .pub here, hit enter. Dude, seriously, the key doesn't work here. Try the another KOL thing here, index.html. Okay, so let's we try the KOL command -d10 and type the our IP address http 192.168.0.010.4 is our IP address / index.html and word list pass.txt here. And we use the word wc word count and sl and pass.txt here, which is 238 pass.txt. Okay, so here which is used the password, making a password combinations with using COWL and is make pass.txt. There is a 238 passwords here. So let's we use the Hydra for the brute force. So first of all, clear this Hydra here, Masashi user. Okay, so there will be a user, so we use the Hydra and hit enter. Hydra is brute forcing on the okay, connection refused. Okay, it's my problem here, I cannot find for here. Okay, there will be a brute forcing on the SSH and the password is here, which is who is the plug. So this is the password of the SSH login. So let's copy and paste in into the our notes and first of all clear this all the mesh and now we have the password of this SSH login. So let's we first SSH keychain, which is more important before the SSH login. SSH and the our sv5 is our user, and at the rate our IP address 192.168.104, and hit enter. And yes, here now we have the password, and I clear this ls here cat user.txt, and this is the user.txt we find. Congress, now we have the previous escalations now, and now we find the our root password. So let's find it out. Sudo, we use the sudo dash l. Here is the gmp directory, so let's jump into the gtfo beans, which is useful for this. And here we type the /tmp. Okay, it's a tmp here, any. So vi we try the vi here. First we create the folder here. Okay, so last we go to the cd tmp directory here. Okay, now we have nano secure 7 of the command. Let's we copy this, paste it over here, save. Yes, here, yes, here, and there will be saving ls here. Now we have a secure 7, and now we have sudo /user/bin bin/vi, and we have the directory tmp/secure7, and now we enter. We here type the bin bash here and hit enter. Now we have the root, so we go to the cd let's we first check it out. uid, sorry, it's a whoami. Here is the root. Okay, so we have the root here, the cd/root, and finding the root flag on the root directory, ls here cat root.txt here, and there will be a root. Here is the all the machines walked through. So thanks for watching this video. Like, share and subscribe this video, and keep supporting me and my channel.